Oh dear. Oh, Maria, you are funny. Anyway, yeah, this video is a good one. Find loads of stuff. Yeah, you'll see when you watch it. I guess it's all there, look. Ooh. Anyway, yeah, moving to the video. Hello, welcome back. This field I'm in, you can probably see behind me. It's the one I was in last time. It's nice and flat and sandy and great. So yeah, I'm not going to mess about. We're just going to get in there and see what we can find. Shall we go? Yeah, right. Okay. So yeah, moving to the field. Look at this for a surface find. Beautiful, beautiful surface find. And it's a, oh yes, Anglos Spirit, I think it says taxi bus. How cool is that? Lovely big brass piece. See if I can get that out of it. But that is a lovely, top to a petrol can or old drum, something like that. Brilliant. Absolutely lovely find. I like that. Yeah, I like the fact this field, because obviously it's been ploughed, rolled and whatever for whatever the farmer's going to do with it, and it's brought some lovely stuff to the surface. There you go, one of them. Woohoo! Oh, very quickly, thanks to all those who still watch and comment. Very, very much appreciated. Appreciate you all, but yeah, especially you. Anyway, right, yeah, moving on. Here we go. I think it's going to be a day of sunbathers. Look at that. Don't know what this is. Oh my god, it is a lovely, look at that, George V halfpenny. Oh my god, this is in the first 10 minutes. A bit worn on the back. Britannia will not be that evident, but there you go. One beautiful, the beautiful coin. Stupid me, forgot my phone, left it at home, so I can't take pictures of all these, so I'll have to take pictures later, and I can't map these finds for today, but never mind. Look at that. Oh, one lovely little George V halfpenny. Can't see the date, but yeah, I'll tell you later. Anyway, moving on. Well, here we have two finds, 70s. That one over there is a tin can, so it's getting binned. But this one, right next to it, is, I think it's silver plated. I'm not sure what it is yet. It does look like brass, silver plated brass. I think there's not much of the plate left. You can seal it, but I'll clean that up. I can see it in the kitchen, I guess. It seems to be some like sort of hinged thing. Yeah. Oh yes, we are doing well. What a good day. Anyway, yes. Moving on. First buckle over there, out of there. Hello, shadow. Is that first buckle out of there? First buckle today out of there. Yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, there you go. One, it's iron, but it'll do. Yay! Anyway, moving on. Right, had to dig deep for this one, as it were. In both digging deep and digging deep. It's a bloody hot day. It's quite warm. But here it is, finally. Got down to it. And it's a spoon. I'm not straightening it out. It's just a spoon. It's a good signal, that. Obviously copper. Would have been silver plated, or maybe it's nickel plated. Find out when I clean it up. We have a look. Oh, there you go. One spoon. I think Monty Python covered this well.
Found his spoon, sir. Well done, Sergeant.
Anyway, moving on. Right, there's the remnants of the next signal. As you can see, it was once an oil lamp. There's the bits of it, look. There's the neck. This little turny handle. What a shame. That's all that's left. I mean, you know, at one time in our history, these were relied upon heavily to light the way, you know, especially before electricity, which we're all, you know, we take for granted nowadays. But imagine life without electricity and having to use a naked flame to light your way. they were important. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, next signal, some brass, which at one point was very important to somebody. Anyway, yeah, moving on. Next signal, there it is. It was probably gold plated at one point, you know, just gold finish, if it was real gold. Lipstick case. Put your lippy on. There you go. Yeah, one lipstick case. That's nice. Pretty good. Well, there you go. Next one. There. That. Anyway, moving on. Look at this. Don't know if you can see it, but right there is another sunbather, and I mean, it might only be a 2p, but I think it is. Oh, it's just a 2p. Bugger. But it's a 2p. It's a coin. And it was a sunbather. Right there. And now it's right here. And it's mine. Hooray! Moving on. Okay, the next signal is this little button. It was about I don't know, 70 something. But yeah, it's a little silver. I believe that's a cuff button of some form. Yep, next signal, there we go, one little silver cuff button. Don't know the age, but there you go, it's a button. Hey, moving on. Well, I haven't had one of these for a while. There you go, it's popped out. It was in a bit of pile of earth here, and I popped it out here. This is, I guess most of you know what this is. Oh, I don't know whether you're looking up there or down there now. Oh dear. Yeah, there you go. It is one threepenny bit. I can't quite see, so let me get my glasses on. Dear. Can't quite see. Get it on the magic trousers, the trousers of rebirth, I don't know. Yep, there it is. Oh, 1941 threepence. That'd be George VI. Oh, there he is, upside down, but there he is. George VI, 1941, threepence. Or what else? Oh, I've heard them called all sorts. Stick in the comments what you've heard this called. Threepenny bit, threepence, something else, some bloke's name, I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Oh, imagine how many chips you could get in 1941 for them. Whatever, fish suppers, something like that, I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Hey, one threepenny bit. Moving on. And here we are with my favourite iron find, an ox shoe. Find them every time. This was a bit of elusive actually, but yeah, got her in the end. Lovely example there of a shoe for an ox, or otherwise known as an ox shoe and ox cue. Whoa, don't get more exciting than that. Or a comma or a bacon rasher or wherever they are. God, it's hot out here. Yeah, anyway, moving on. Look how flat this is. How beautifully flat the earth is here. Oh, it's lovely. Flat, soft, almost like sand. It's not sand, obviously. But yeah. Here's a thought. What goes through your mind when you're swinging out in the fields? That's what you're looking for, isn't it? Oh. It's a weird one. Oh. Nope. Don't think I'll bother with that one. Too much iron in it. Yeah, what goes through your mind? Ooh. When you... Where's that gone? Gone. Ghost signal. Yeah, what do you think about when you're out in the fields, apart from finding things? Just interested, really. Yeah. Come on, let's have a live dig. Let's find a good one. You can see anything yet? I don't know. Oh, excuse me. I had a few nice bits of pottery. Yeah. Nope. Oh. 4041, right, that's foil. Want to find some foil with me? Let's find some foil. It's a 40. It's not very deep. And oh, I thought that was it then. Find the foil with me. There you go, foil. Hooray! Great that I called it, but not ideal that it was foil. But I'll say you get it out of the field and it stops it masking other targets, but look at the size of the field. It's massive and it's hard today. Right, catch you on the next signal. Moving on. Now if this is what I think it is, this is probably, and I can see it, it's the best looking, I hope it's whole, one I've found. Here it is. Oh yes, there it is. It's a thimble, possibly because it's quite small, maybe it's a little finger thimble or a child's thimble. Oh, that's beautiful. I love finding these. Well, everybody loves finding these. Do you know what else I love finding or would like to find? It's a crotal bell, a ringer, but I haven't found one. Ah dear. Yeah, there you go. One lovely thimble. Oh, it's lovely that. I'll keep the dirt in there for now, pop it in somewhere safe. And you'll see that in the kitchen all cleaned up. Well, it's quite clean anyway, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, moving on. Well, how many people have seen that and gone, yes, get in? And then pulled it out and gone, oh, it's one of them blooming button covers or something. I've had a few of these now. I think it is the cover of a button. You know, they're like a two-piece button, they're out a bit. You're all excited, right numbers and everything. Bloody, oh dear. Oh well, yeah, one of them. Probably pewter or something, I don't know. Anyway, woohoo, moving on. Now, I'm not 100% here, but what just popped out here, I think it might be, it could just be a button, or it could be a little Roman. I don't know. Ooh. That, oh, I don't know. Yeah, it's got, I don't know. No, actually that looks, don't know. Just feels Roman. The thing that's getting me is that right in the middle is like a, what looks like a shank mark. Could not be. I think that's Roman. I don't know. Well, brilliant. I haven't got my phone, so I can't take a good picture. I can do it when I get home. Yeah, no, I don't think that's not, looking at it, I would say Roman on that, but we'll see in the kitchen, won't we? Anyway, there you go, one potentially, you can see, can't you? I don't know, it just feels Roman. Yep, I'd say possibly one Roman coin. Hooray! Yes, woohoo! Is it? I don't know, it could be. I've got my glasses on, so you know, is it a Roman? Could be. We'll see anyway. Moving on. Right, what do you think that is? Hold on, so let me turn my headset off. Thank you. What do you think that is? I know what that is. I just popped out of that hole there. About a good signal. I forgot how I zoom in actually. I know. Why don't I zoom in to you? What do you think that is then? Oh, I haven't turned it over yet. Let's have a look. Oh, I think that's an eddy. That's well clipped. What a beauty. Nearly swore then. What an absolute beauty. I don't want to touch that. It's very thin. But oh yes, I would say one of the Edwards. I don't know. It's a hammered. Haven't got me phone. I'll have to remember where I am in the field. Literally, just possible Roman, then hammered. This is a nice bit of the field, isn't it? Hey. Ah. Hammer. Nobody can hear me. There's nobody in this field. There's nobody about really. But yes. Oh, silver hammered. Beautiful. I ain't doing a dance because I don't know. Just I'm not. There you go. Hold on. How's that for a? I don't know. I'll maybe use that. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant. Excellent. I knew there would be more in here. That's the 4th hammered, I think. The big. I've had an Eddie. I've had a Commonwealth. I've had a Scottish James I, and now an Edward. Hey, no, was it? No, it's 2 Edwards out of this field. Oh yes, beautiful. Anyway, I'll stop barking on and get it put safely away. I can't record it because I ain't got my phone, but I'll do that later. Anyway, yeah. Moving on. What a day this is turning out to be. Look at that. On the surface. I'm not joking you. On the surface. I don't know what. I'm not sure about this. It could be a token, possibly. It's got something on it. I am not sure. It's been holed, it's been nailed to something at one point. I'll have to clean that up. That could be hammered number 2. Oh, it's copper hammered, but it's hammered all the same. Ah dear. Right, I shall carefully put that in my coin pod and yeah, and keep going. Oh, what a day. What a day. Moving on. Well, it's just a shame I can't find any more of it, but look, found a gun. Pew pew. Pew pew pew. Handle, the thing. No barrel. It's weird. It's got that bit on it. Oh no, that's there. Oh, it's for that bit. Ah, there we go. Oh, look at that. Pew pew pew. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's just heading back to the car now. That's cool. Little gun. Love finding guns. Ooh, whoa. Shall I call the police and put it on me? Nah. Anyway, yeah. Moving on. Yeehaw! Well, I can't remember the last time I found one of these. Clog clasp. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, the hooky bit of a clog clasp, of a clog fitting thing. But yeah, that's a clog clasp. Do do do. Clog clasp. Do 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 do. Oh, I think the sun's starting to affect me. But yeah, there you go. One clog clasp. Cool. Hard fought for and got, and it's mine. Hooray! Right. Moving on. Well, I think this is going to be the last signal of the day, possibly. I ain't got long. I've got about 100 metres to get to the gate, and this has come up. Came up like that. I was like, oh yeah, piece of lead, nicely cut, and I turned it over. And it's got like a what do you call it? Like a cast line, and there might be something on there. I think possibly 4 little studs. It's a little. It could be like a lead figure shield or something like that. I like that. That's cool. Oh yeah, it's going in the special pot. Anyway, yeah. Either see you at gate or moving on. Oof. Right. Oh, I think that'll do. That will do. Oof. Right. Wrap it up. Big bonk. And get to the car. Oof. Oh, that's pretty good. Oof. Bit of a walk, that. Anyway, I guess all that leaves me to do is thanks for watching. Thanks for getting this far if you got this far. I will obviously see you in the kitchen. Falls a kitchen roundup where I clean all my finds. and show you what I found. Maybe surprise myself. Happy with today really, when you think what we found. Possible Roman, hammered. Yes, I just took my mic off and threw it in the boot, so you can't hear what I'm saying now, but basically I'm telling you to wear gloves, fill in your holes and be a good detectorist. I guess that's what I normally say, innit? Yeah, there you go. Silly me. Well, hello there. Welcome to the kitchen roundup. Yeah, that was a good day. I love that field. I should be in that field for quite some time now, because it's thrown up a lot more stuff, and I've done that field quite a few times. Anyway, let's have a look what we found, shall we? I've sort of separated out the nonsense from the good stuff. Here we go. Well, there it is, in amongst the nonsense. Oh, there's a box of nonsense. A lot of surface finds. That's a good one, but there's just not enough room in there for it. Yeah, got a bit of pot that I thought might be Roman, but I think that says Mains on it. What do you think? Does that say Mains? I think it does. Anyway, I'll look closer into it. Bit of wire, lots of nails, tent peg. This is all a lot of this is surface finds because it's the field's been done. There's some lead blobs, which were in with all the nails, which I think an area of the field did have a building burned down. Yeah, bit of pottery and the standard. I had quite a few of them little fellas. Anyway, and the brass bits. These still bits of old farm machinery and stuff and what have you. So separating them out. Anyway, lead-wise, we got this little... it's like, well, I think it's a shield or something. I don't know. No idea what that is. Nothing on the front, as you can see. There is... Oh, the bits fell off. There's a little bit. That's what's left of... I think they call them a sheep's comb. Farmers use them for, I don't know, stuff and things. That, I thought at first was maybe a bit of... Because it's got that finish. It was a bit of gun handle. Pew, pew. But I've already got a gun. But I think it's just a bit of farm machinery. This was cool because I found these two bits in different holes because they've been separated for some time. Yeah, an old pewter spoon bowl. Whee! Rather than spoon, sir. There we go. This is the annoying thing that I thought as soon as it came up, I was like, oh, hammered or something, and it's not. It could even be the back of a watch. I don't know. This spoon, again, it's a bit of a spoon day, bit of a surface fine spoon day. This was electro nickel plated silver. I don't know whether you can see that. You can see that. That's the stamps. It was at once a lovely silver spoon. Once it was, now it's not, but it's still mine. Yeah, this thing, along with its sort of like hinge pins, which I thought was silver. I don't think it's silver. I'll do some more testing. I think it may be pewter or something. I don't know what it is though. Maybe it was a bottleneck decoration or something. I don't know. It's pretty cool though. I don't know. I'll use it somewhere. Yeah, so that's that side done. Let's go to the other side. Iron buckle, the only buckle of the day. You know, not great, but it's a buckle. This is weird. I'll show you these pictures. That you can see that pattern there. Look, it's all different coloured. This is it looking, looking through, looking through it. And then here's another picture of me looking through it with light through it, and you can see it's just brown. You can't see any of this coloration. Madness. It's like a rainbow colour, and it's really cool. My daughter's going to love that. I better tidy it up first, though. Yeah, this is a cool find. There's a bit of the, so you can see there is still some in there. Lovely rouge colour. It's a lipstick. It's not just any old lipstick, though. This is, and I think I've got a few adverts from the time. This is called, this lipstick was called Bond Street. As you can see, I'm putting pictures up here now. It does say London, obviously. They were based in London. Here's their shop. And that's my dog barking. And it was made by Yardley. Sadly, I haven't got the top. That would have been quite a posh thing back in the day. I think it was, 1940s. So this was made in the 1940s. I mean, how cool is that? It would have had a sticker on the bottom to denote the colour. But there you go. Next, we have this, which was, I think, the first big good find. And I said it's Taxi Bus, Anglos Spirit. It's actually Anglo's Taxi Bus Spirit. So it's Anglo's, which is Anglo-American Oil Company. Taxi Bus, they reckon, because the petrol was made, mainly sold to buses and taxis. Pardon me. And Spirit, because I don't know why it's Spirit, because it was petrol. It was. It was used between the 1910s and 1930s. So early 20th century. It's quite a cool thing, really. I love it. It's. I got the crap out of it. I forgot to get the rubbish out of the holes though, where they would, I don't know, stuff. Anyway, yeah, that is really cool. I'll put that with my other one. So that's that. This, although I did find another one. I mean, I found two of these. These would have had like a cork stopper in here, so in would go in the bowl. This is obviously the Schweppes. How do you pronounce it? I don't know. Schweppes. Mineral water manufacturer. I worked out that this was this type of cap, because it says Schweppes Limited, was only used between 58 and 69, 1958 and 1969. So yeah, there you go. It's not a very good one, but it's interesting because it's by appointment, so it's royal. Yeah, and then of course I'm not picking all that up. I'll just pick this bit up. Oil lamp. Oil lamps have been used throughout the ages. This is probably a I don't know, early 19th century type thing. It would have been quite a nice one because you can see this sort of ornate open work. There you go, and the old turny thing to turn up the wiki thing. That side and that side. So I guess we'll go for this one. Standard shotty. Who doesn't love a shotty? That's a bit of brass, and brass is recyclable. You get a few bob for it. That's one of them. I think it's it isn't an Ely, which eventually became ICI. Right, so the gun. There's more than meets the eye with this. Die-cast cap gun without the barrel. Shame I couldn't find the barrel. It's a really long barrel, which is probably why it snapped off. You know what kids are like with toys. But this gun was made by BCM, or the British Clock and Metalwork Company, but it was also called BCM because the owners were called Richard Brown, Harry Campbell and H. Stanley Munton. Yeah, BCM. Quite narcissistic, really, but there you go. And it was, BCM were in business from 1948 to 1989, but the gun itself was made between 1951, I think, and 1992. So as late as 1992, and it's actually called the BCM Buntline Special Cap Gun, and it was inspired by Wyatt Earp. Apparently he used the Buntline Colt Buntline Special, which had an extended barrel, and it was great for killing people apparently. But as you can see, parts of it still work. I think if I can turn it over carefully, you can still see where it would be. Lift it up, stick the caps in, and then as you fired it, the mechanism would rotate the caps. I think, I can't get it off to show you the mechanism. Oh, I can, yeah, look. There's the mechanism. It's just rusted out. But I thought that was a really cool piece. And look at the handle. That's probably Wyatt Earp. I don't know. Yeah, but I think that's cool. It's just a shame. I guess eventually I'll find the barrel and it'll be complete. But yeah, that's an interesting piece there. Right, where should we start? With the middle bits. Let's start at the bottom and work our way in. Well, start up anyway. Yes, let's talk about this first. No, it is not a Roman. Yes, that is a shank mark. And oh dear, what a shame. Never mind.
Oh dear, how sad, never mind.
And on the button front, here is another button with the shank, little silvered cuff button as they are, which is quite cool. And next we have this. Now when I pulled this out, I was like, hey, clog clasp, I haven't one of these for ages. When I cleaned it, as you'll see, if I get the light right, look at that. Got a crown, and it's got, I believe, GR. I think, if you think it's anything else, let me know. I think it's a Georgian clog clasp. So GR, so that is what, 18th, 19th century, thereabouts. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Let me just see if we can get a better... It's hard to get the light on it. I love that, it's really nice. The nicest one I've found. Shall we go for it? Shall we go for Aaron's favourite? I found this was a sunbather, 1971 2P of Queen Elizabeth II, the late Queen Elizabeth II. It's one of the new pence ones. But hey, I can spend that. That's 2p. Spendables. And then we have 2 war coins. So we have a George V halfpenny from 1917. Can you see that? Sorry, I can't get it in focus. Oh, bugger. It is 1917. Trust me. I don't know why this phone isn't focusing today. Just it's playing up for me. That was lovely. That was a sunbather. This wasn't a sunbather though, but this is another war coin. This is a George VI threepence from 1941. You can see that's 1941 there, with the with that plant on the back of the 3 pence coin from 1941 is called a thrift plant. Yeah, there you go. It looks like something from another planet, doesn't it? Ooh, that's that. This coin is I mean, from that side you're like, what's that? I don't know what that is. But if you look on that side, you know full well what this is. Although unidentifiable, I'll let the flow work it out. So we'll see if they can. You know, they have normally have the maker's name, etc. on there, but I can't make it out. This is a Nuremberg Jetton. You can see by the design in the centre. Rosen, think something, I don't know, anyway. Yeah, half a Nuremberg Jetton. So another sunbather, that was. So, sunbather. And then, well, not then, but here is my lovely thimble. As you can see, it's a little finger thimble, maybe it's a woman's thimble or a child's thimble. It's very small. Normally they are. You can get your finger in there, but that's a complete, lovely example. You can see that's where a finger would go. Also, I don't know, but yeah, it's not a beehive thimble like yours, Andy, which is gorgeous. But there you go. And I think the find of the day, which totally cheered me up, and I have given it a little bit of a clean, is this beauty. Now, heavily clipped, but it is, I believe, a long cross with, I cannot remember what that little bit in the centre of the cross is called, with something, 3 pips or whatever they call them in each quarter. And then on this side, there's the monarch. There he is. Let's see if I can get it. Oh yeah, there he is. Ooh, smiling. That's a better bit. As I say, it's really heavily clipped, so I can't see whether it is. But it's I think from looking at the cross and what I can see, and I don't know if you can see there. There's a little right there. There's a flag, and there's like a T thing. A trifoil, I think it's called, something, I don't know. But you can see big smile on his face, hair, crown, etc. I believe that is, and if correct me if I'm wrong, a Edward the Fourth penny from it's a second reign penny, so 1471 to 1483. Spinks 2134. If you want to look it up in your Spinks book, hooray! But there it is. Oh, where's my finger? There it is. One lovely silver hammered Henry IV heavily clipped coin. Henry IV, by the way, I think he was the last of the Yorkists. He was the son of the Duke of York, you know, the Grand Old Duke of York, the guy that had 10,000 men, apparently, and he did some marching up and down the hill. 1442 to 1483, I believe, but his second reign was 1471 to 1483. So that's not bad, nearly 700 years old for a coin. Well, it's silver, so I guess it lasts. So I think that is the best. So the flow's got a bit of work to do. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I like that. So yeah, that's it for, I think that was 3 hours odd. Have I missed anything? Tell me if I've missed anything, will you? Have I missed anything? No. All right, cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the hunt. I hope you enjoyed my silliness. I hope you laughed at me throwing my mic in the boot so you can't hear me. So thanks ever so much for watching my videos. Anybody who does watch my videos, if you comment, do comment. You know, give us some if you think, don't do that, or you should do this. I didn't read them. I mean, it's not hard to read 3 or 4 comments, is it? No, only kidding, one. So don't forget to, as I said, fill in your holes, wear gloves, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.